morning everyone and welcome to Haynes Outdoors. Now the Syndicate Lake is too waterlogged and too muddy because of all the rain we've had this week for me to be fishing when I've got the dog, because she's a pest and she gets covered in mud and gets to bed and everything else covered in mud, so that's a no-go. So what we're going to do for the next 2 days is do 2-day sessions on Triangle Lake, which is actually connected to Ivy, to the Syndicate Lake, for the time being until we close it off. The fish can actually come and go, but the Triangle Lake is on the day ticket side. It's £11.20 per day from 7 AM to 5 PM for 2 rods. And there's some beautiful fish in there because they can come in out of Ivy. So we've got better weather for the next 2 days. Little bit of cloud, little bit of sun. About 13-14 degrees. So fingers crossed we can get lucky and we can have a fish out. If not, it's still a lovely day. So I will speak to you in a bit when we're there. Till then, Haynes out. Right, morning everyone. It's just gone 11. I've moved round to Triangle, which is a part of the complex, the one where Ivy, the Syndicate Lake, drains into in the corner. The fish come in here. It's the same fish for all intents and purpose at the moment before it's closed off. So they can come in here. It was a nice fish caught out of here. This is day ticket only. It was a nice fish caught out last weekend. Anyway, I'll just flip it and show you. Right, so this is Triangle Lake, obviously, because it's a triangle. So I've found a lovely hard spot over there under them trees. Absolutely cracks down loads of gravel. Over in that corner over there behind these bushes is where it comes in from Ivy. I've shown you before on other videos. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to fish here for the day. It's day ticket only. I'll fish here till 4, 5, 6 o'clock, something like that, and then I'll go home. So I'm just going to set up. I'm just going to put 2 rods out, just put my bars out, just my fronts. I'm just going to set up and then I'll speak to you in a bit. Just wrapping up, just finding my distance. I've got my spot. I'm just going to wrap up now and see where I am. Put it out now.
good size for power and that.
Stick the back lid on that. Right, that's that one out. Do my second rod, and then I'll bring you back. I'll speak to you in a bit. Hi everyone, that's both of them set up. I'm going to leave that running. I'm just going to shoot around and put some bait over there. So I'll bring you back in a bit. Just going to go bait up. I've got my rods out, both rods on the spot, hammered down, absolute solid gravel, beautiful spot. Right near the trees, right next to a snag. I've just been around and put that bit of particle I had left, chili hemp, tiger slush and some boilies, been soaking in there. Beautiful since orchid, still smells lovely. It's got all that juices and that in it. And now just going to flick a few boilies out over it. It's only 11, just over 11 wraps, so hopefully my cap hole don't break. Already repaired it 3 times, bloody things. Tigers in here as well. there we go. Some boilies out, so see if that helps. Hopefully I'll be able to bring you back with a nice daytime fish. Gonna make a coffee now, get my bits out. I'll speak to you in a bit. Right, just a little check-in. It's 12:15, so t-shirt weather, proper t-shirt weather for the first time this year. It's actually quite warm, even the wind's quite mild, and it's a northerly, which is quite strange, but yeah, hopefully this bit of sun and this bit of warmth will get the fish on the move. Hopefully get them on the move and get them on the feed, warming this water up lovely. Spot on fishing over there by them snags. Obviously it's a bit shallower than the middle, which is quite deep, this lake, so hopefully they'll be pushing out to the shallower water where it's going to be warmer, and if they get on the wind as well, the wind's hacking right into my spot, so with any luck we'll get a bite. I fish here till like 5-6 o'clock, so with any luck I'll be able to bring you back at some point with a fish. Fingers crossed. In a bit. Decided to put my pod out properly, just in case, because I'm fishing locked up. At least my rods are locked in, because when you're fishing locked up with braid, it's a bit different to fishing locked up with mono. Even when you're locked up with mono, unless you're using a 10-ounce lead, you never get it that tight. There's still a bit of stretch in the line. But when you're fishing with braid, obviously there is no stretch, so just a little bit worried that if fishing locked up, not in my pod, something grabbed hold of it, could end up losing a rod quick. So put my pod out, feel a bit, you know, a bit more comfortable now, a bit safer in myself that I'm not going to lose a rod, because my pod's pinned down and not going to pull my pod in. So fingers crossed now. It's been half hour since I spoke to you, so not that long. I'm just having a coffee. I'll have something to eat in a bit. But about another 5 hours, so hopefully it is looking good. It's looking nice, you know. So hopefully the fish will get on the move and they'll find my spot, and I'll be able to bring you back with a fish, hopefully. So speak to you soon. Well, it's 1:20 and I've just seen a nice fish literally 10 yards out, just top up, back come right up out the water. I knew they'd come up in this sun. Wasn't expecting it to be in that close though, so I've just chucked my third rod out and I've put an adjustable zig on it, and I've put it up just up under the surface, probably a foot or two from under the surface. So fingers crossed, if anything goes, it might be that zig. So hopefully I'll be able to bring you back with a fish. Fingers crossed. I'll speak to you in a bit. Afternoon everyone, little update. It's 3 o'clock now, so a couple of hours left. Obviously still haven't had anything, but still got a chance. You know, they're obviously out here moving about, so still got a chance. I think I'm still more confident in the zig than I am with the bottom baits, with the fish moving about, so fingers crossed I'll be able to bring you back before I go with the fish. I'll speak to you in a bit. Right, it's 4 o'clock, got an hour left. Still confident of a bite on this zig. You know, got an hour left, the sun keeps breaking through. Debating whether to come back tomorrow or not. I'll check the weather, see what's going on. If it's meant to be nicer tomorrow, sunny, if that's the case, I might come back and do the day again tomorrow here. It's not too far, it's only like a 20-25 minute drive from my house. It's not too bad. Yeah, so speak to you in a bit. Right, it's just gone 5. That's the end of the day sessions on here. So just put my last thing away, all packed up. Just got to pack my net away, and then I'm going to check the weather, but I think I'm going to be back tomorrow. I think I'm going to come and do the day again tomorrow. So I won't end this now, but just in case I don't manage to get back here tomorrow, next weekend I should be back on the Syndicate. It's looking like good weather, good weather all week, so it should dry out nice. If not, we'll find something else to do. We'll be back on here, I expect. Anyway, if I'm not back tomorrow morning, I will see you next time. If I am, I'll speak to you when I'm back here in the morning. For the time being, Haynes Outdoors out. Oh, morning everyone, it's Sunday morning. It's let's have a look, nearly 10:30. Same as yesterday, got 2 on the spot under the trees near the snags, but I've got them different this time. I've got one on critically balanced bait, which is half a krill dumbbell and half of a pink citrus, which just balances it perfectly. And I've got one on a double tiger nut, fished around just a few little freebie tiger nuts. And my other one again is out on a zig, but I've got a yellow zig out this time. See if that makes any difference. So anyway, I've got 6.5 hours fishing. So obviously I'll speak to you throughout the day, but hopefully we can show you a fish today. Even if it's only a tench, using a balance bait, might get a little balance bait, might get a tench, but we'll see. Hopefully get something out today. I'm gonna have some breakfast now, make a coffee, so speak to you all in a bit. Hello everyone, little check-in. 10 to 12. I'm the only one here now. Everyone else that was fishing on this lake here was all packed up and gone home. So I'm the only one down here now, just dog walkers walking past. So nice and quiet. Not really seen anything, but I'm hoping that will change. It's quite warm, it's getting warm. I'm hoping the fish will move about. I've dropped my zig down now to about 2.5, 3 foot below the surface, so probably not quite mid water, because this is a bit deeper here I think. But hopefully at some point something will beep and we'll be into a fish. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to speak to you with a fish at some point. Anyway, in a bit. If you see that pike laying next to that stick there, just waiting for an ambush. Right, it's 12:30. Starting to warm up now, getting a bit of sun breaking through. It's getting like, you know, discernibly warmer. And I've seen the fish, saw a fish top. So they're on the move. Probably gonna have another fly hatch, so it looks like they're on the move again. And hopefully the sun will come out and they'll come up again. Hopefully I'll get something on my zig. So just gonna make another coffee and keep an eye on the water, and I'll see you in a bit. It's 10 to 1. I just brought you back quick. Just had a couple of beeps on my left hand rod under the snag over there. So could have been a liner, could have been something having a little investigation. I catapulted out a handful of boilies over there again, a few little tiger nuts. So fingers crossed it will go again. Hopefully whatever it was will come back and start feeding over there. Hopefully I'll be able to bring you back soon with a fish. Speak to you in a bit. Alright, it's 2:30, just a little update. There's definitely fish in the snags. One's just crashed out in the snags. So with any luck, they'll move out and get on the bait. Yeah. So they're definitely on the move and they're definitely over there. So fingers crossed. It's 2:30, 2.5 hours left. So with any luck we'll have something before we go. Speak to you in a bit. Hello everyone. Listen, just want to give you a little update. So having a little walk down here, just past, I'm there, literally there in that swim right there, look. These snags here in the corner, right here. Fish just jumped out, just bosh, right in here. There's fish in here. So I've just put a bait about here, just on the edge of the branches. The branches come out underneath. So just flicked a bait out there, and I've put a little out, about, I think I put about 10 boilies over it, and a little PVA mesh with some crushed boilies and a little bit of pellet and attractant. Hopefully I can draw one of them out. Got 2 hours left. Hopefully I can draw one of them out. So fingers crossed. I've still got my other one, still got my middle rod on the original snags. Middle rod is right on the edge of them snags there, on a balanced, on tiger nuts, with some tigers, just about 5 or 6 little tigers around it, I can't remember, and the other one's still out, just out there somewhere on a zig. So I've dropped the zig down 3 times, I've changed the levels. I started with it like a foot under the surface, and I've gone to 2 foot, now I'm at 3 foot. So I'm just checking, so hopefully the change of rod, change of bait, change of position, hopefully you've got 2 hours left, be able to do me a fish. Hopefully I'll be able to speak to you in a bit with a fish. Right, it's 4:30, got half hour left. Packed everything away except for the one rod that I've got over by the snags where the fish are. Just got that laid down with a peg, bivvy peg in it, so it can't get pulled in the water. So just going to leave that out for the last bit. So unless I have a fish, I'll be done for the weekend. Obviously if I have a fish, I'll bring you back. If I don't have a fish, then I'll see you next time. So just in case I don't, I mean I probably won't, knowing my luck. But until next time, Haynes out.